Well, good evening and welcome to Balliet Field at Clemish Family Sports Complex here at WIAA Newman High School. It's high school football on a Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tom King, Logan Sorensen, my engineer tonight, as Newman tries to make the playoffs for the 8th straight year. Since 8-man football was put into place, Newman has made the playoffs every year, and they can earn a playoff spot with a win tonight. But they're going to do it shorthanded as they are missing a bunch of key players with injuries tonight, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. They come in with a record of 4-2, and they were taking on a Port Edwards squad that is still looking for their first win of the year. They are 0-6 coming into tonight's action. The pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston. They've been providing dependable vehicle repair service and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, also on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. We'll take a break and come back and get set for the national anthem, the starting lineups, and we'll get set to go here. It's 8-man football tonight at WIAA Newman. The Newman Fighting Cardinals and Port Edwards coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable, with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
And we're back here at Balliet Field at WIAA Newman, getting set for the game tonight. It's homecoming here tonight at Newman as they get set to take on the Blackhawks of Port Edwards tonight in this matchup.
Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, keep them safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen.
Colors being presented by the Wausau American Legion Post 10 here tonight. And we will hear the national anthem now.
Remain standing, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the national anthem played by Matteo Romano.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back with the starting lineups and get set for tonight's action. It's high school football right here on Zaleski Sports.
Hey gang, Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Orthopedic Associates of Wausau is proud to support Newman Catholic Athletics and this broadcast. We are committed to providing personalized quality care, specializing in both operative and non-operative care of fractures, arthritis, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and repetitive overuse syndrome. Together with PRO, the Physical Therapy and Hand Center of Wausau, we are committed to enhancing the lifestyles of those we service and getting you back to life. To learn more, visit us at oaw-ortho.com.
And we're back here at Newman High School The starting lineups tonight, Port Edwards was announced as a team tonight. Newman is celebrating senior night here. It is the final home game, non-playoff variety for Newman, so they are celebrating senior night as well as homecoming here tonight. Seniors for this Newman squad. Quincy Fender, the starting quarterback, who's out with an injury. He's done for the season. Also, Griffin Puent is out tonight as well. Other seniors, Tristan Fisher, he's one of the starters on both offense and defense for this Newman squad. Cooper Gould is a senior, and he is out as well with an injury, done for the season. And the other senior is Damian Puent, who is out as well tonight. He's a linebacker and the starting center on this Newman squad. So Newman missing their starting center and also a linebacker. They're missing their top wide receiver, and they're missing their starting quarterback. So Newman with their backs to the wall, even though they have the better record, and Port Edwards still looking for their first win of the year. Newman coming in very short-handed tonight, and it's going to be up to some different players to contribute here tonight. The starting quarterback for Newman is going to be Michael Fox. He's a junior, and replacing the Cooper Gould at the wideout spot is going to be Jacob Fox. Eli Fight will be in the backfield for Newman. He's going to be one of the key running backs for the Cardinals here tonight. Our starting lineups brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Lots of other games around central Wisconsin tonight involving area teams. Wausau West is on the road at Marshfield. Eau Claire North playing at Stevens Point tonight. DC Everest has homecoming tonight as well. They're hosting Chippewa Falls down the road at Steam Stadium. Wisconsin Rapids is at Eau Claire Memorial tonight. Wausau East is off until tomorrow when they'll play Merrill in Merrill's homecoming game up at Jay Stadium. Edgar's at Iola Scandinavia tonight. Mosenese at home against Rhinelander. Marathon playing at Stratford. Athens is at Phillips tonight. Tomahawk playing at Medford. Anago at home against Lakeland. Abbotsford at Auburndale. Wittenberg-Burnhamwood playing at Colby. Pittsville's at Rapids Assumption tonight. Also, Tri-County at Marion Tigerton in 8-man action tonight. Port Edwards is going to get the football first. Newman will kick off. Newman head coach Paul Micklig and the Port Edwards Blackhawks coached by Max Ayers. And we are underway. It's a line drive kick going to be picked up at about the 18-yard line, out across the 20, the 25, finding the edge and getting it to midfield, down the sidelines, and then knocked out of bounds, but not until they get deep into Newman territory. On the return for Port Edwards, I believe that was Austin Irwin. And Port Edwards is going to have great field position here to start this game. Quarterback for Port Edwards is Kelson Casey. He's a sophomore, and he will operate out of an empty gun here with wide receivers to the left and right. Wing to the right as well. The snap, and Casey's going to keep it and run with the football, and a nice open field tackle there. Coming in to make the stop for the Cardinals was Griffin Puent. Griffin Puent gets the stop, and it's going to be a loss of maybe a yard on the play. Call it second down on 11. Blackhawks taking a lot of time in the huddle as they come to the line. 2nd and 11. Ball in Newman territory at the 43-yard line. He's going to roll out this time, looking to throw. He throws. He's got his man complete for a short gain down inside the 40 to about the 39. Going to pick up maybe 4 on that. Call it 3rd down and 7. So 3rd down here. Probably 4-down territory if you're Port Edwards and you're still looking for your first win. I would imagine any time you get it into Newman territory, you're going to go for it on 4th down if you get to that point. And they're going to throw again, straight drop. The rush comes. He throws. It's going to be incomplete, knocked away. Some good defense over there on the far side. That was Pent again who knocked that one away. The intended receiver, Colin O'Connor. And it's 4th down for the Blackhawks. Let's see what they decide to do. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. They're going to go for it here. And they're going to try to throw the football, throw it downfield. They've got a man knocked away, incomplete, and it will be Newman football. They'll take over on downs, getting the stop. So after the good kickoff return for Port Edwards, they go 4 and out, and Newman will take over.
Newman takes over 1st and 10.
I think the injuries for the Cardinals are going to be most notable on offense, so we'll see here with this first possession how they handle the injuries to Quincy Fender and also to Cooper Gould. 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 40-yard line. And they're going to hand it off. Some running room, breaking tackles, 1st down and more. Now cuts it back. He could go the distance, and he will. It's going to be a touchdown for the Cardinals on the first play of the game. Eli Fight, I guess they answered the question pretty quickly how the offense was going to fare tonight with the injuries, as Eli Fight breaks it for 60 yards and a touchdown run, and Newman is on the board quickly here, 6-0, pending the conversion. So they will go for, they're going to go for 2 here. Looks like they are. They'll line up to go for a 2-point conversion. Fight in the backfield next to Fox. There's the snap. Fox is going to keep it, fake the handoff, and take it in untouched. 2-point conversion is good. Newman up quickly here. 8-0. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman, where the Cardinals strike quickly. The first play from scrimmage after getting a 4-and-out defensive stop. Eli Fight takes it 60 yards to the house, and Newman leads at 8-0. Our game brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Newman will kick off, and it's a squib kick, and it's going to be bounced and picked up at about the 20-yard line. They're going to try to get to the far side again, and they won't get there. Trying to get to the far side on the return was Austin Irwin for the Blackhawks, and one of the Cardinals got over there and dragged him down. Might have been Joseph Radke on the stop. So they're going to mark it at the 21-yard line, and that's where the Blackhawks will start this drive. 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. They'll send out 2 receivers to the near side and 2 to the far side as well. Man comes in motion. They're going to play action, and then the quarterback's going to keep it and go up the middle, and he gets stopped immediately. Kelson Casey on the carry, and he got dumped after getting maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. They maybe gave him a half a yard on that. The running back in the backfield is Griffin Trenell with Casey. Man comes in motion again. And they're going to pan out. The ball's on the ground, and Casey's able to fall on it as the handoff to Trenell popped out, and Casey alertly fell on the football. It's going to be a loss back to the 20-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on that. And it's going to be third down and about 12 here for the Blackhawks. Ridgetop Exteriors, one of our great sponsors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. They're going to throw a halfback option, now flushed out. Now he's going to try to run around the left side, makes a nice cutback, and he gets first down yardage and more. What a run that was for Port Edwards. Colin O'Connor. It was a halfback option play. That broke down quickly, and then he was able to cut back, go on the far side, and then break it back inside and pick up first down yardage all the way out to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 19 on the carry for O'Connor. First and 10, Port Edwards. Ball at the 39. Double wing. And they're going to hand it off and try the left side. Now a cutback, and not much there. The swarming Newman defense able to stop the running back maybe at the line of scrimmage. Not much more than that. In on the stop for Newman, Everett Pent. Looked like Michael Fox was in there as well. Call it second down and 10. Second down and 10 for the Blackhawks. Still looking for their first win of the year. They are 0-6. And boy, this is a tough place to get it against a banged-up Newman squad, still a very good Newman squad, looking to make clinch a playoff spot here tonight. Play action, the quarterback keeps, and Casey breaking tackles. He falls forward for positive yardage, gets it out to about the 43-yard line. Call it a pickup of about 4 on the play. It's going to be third down and 6. Newman plays their final regular season game on the road next week at Tri-County. Yeah, 8-man football, short schedule. They enter the playoffs already a week after next. One regular season game left for Newman against Tri-County next week on the road. 2 receivers to the left. Casey out of the gun. He wants to throw. Got time, slings it across the middle. It's going to be picked off. A diving interception for the Cardinals. Michael Fox, a diving interception. The pass was overthrown, and Fox, the only one who was able to get hands on it, and he makes the diving interception in Newman territory at about the 43-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals from there. So Newman with one play from scrimmage tonight. It was a 60-yard touchdown run for Eli Fight. Let's see what they can do here. Make that 3 receivers stacked to the left, 1 to the right. Now they'll shift. 2 of those receivers will stack up on the right side. Now the man goes in motion. Fox wants to throw. He gets it out in the flat. It's caught. Now breaking a tackle and getting it downfield using his speed. They should get a horse collar tackle there. Instead, down inside the 20-yard line on the catch. Griffin Pent on the catch. He broke a tackle. No flag on that. That was clearly a horse collar tackle there, and they let it go. Pent takes it down inside the 20-yard line to about the 19. .39-yard touchdown pass, or 39-yard pass, that is, to Pent. And now they are set up inside the 20-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals from there. They'll spread the field again. Receivers left and right. Wing to the right as well. Fox is going to hand it off. They try it. Now bounce it outside. Cutting it back. Beautiful move by Fight. He's going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Eli Fight with a gorgeous cutback, and he'll get the touchdown. 19-yard touchdown run. So Eli Fight with 2 carries. He's got 79 yards and 2 touchdowns already. And we are just in the middle of the first quarter. 6:44 to play in the first quarter of this game. So Eli Fight with his second touchdown. Newman's going to go for 2 here again. Fox takes the snap. He's going to try to run. He's got a hole. He'll take it in for the conversion. It's good. And it is 16-0 Newman. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field where the Newman Cardinal offense is saying, injuries? What injuries? We don't care about no stinking injuries, as Newman has broken off 2, they've run, 3 plays and have 2 touchdowns. They have 2 runs of 60 and 19 yards, and they have a 39-yard pass completion for their 3 offensive plays, and they're on the board twice here, and they lead it 16-0. Newman will kick it off. Fisher the kick. It's another squibber. Going to roll down about the 24-yard line. Picked up there. Now cutting it back. And Newman losing containment on the edge. Blackhawks are bringing it back for another big return. All the way down in Newman territory at about the 37-yard line. That was Austin Irwin again, and that time looked like he was going to the left again. He cut it back, and whoever was covering this edge for the Cardinals lost containment, and Irwin brought it all the way downfield. He made a nice little cut to pick up some extra yardage, and it'll be Port Edwards football, 1st and 10 at the Newman 36-yard line. Kelson Casey out of the gun. 3 receivers stacked to the far side. Casey wants to throw it. He wants to throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. The receiver cut inside. The pass went to the sideline, and so it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau, offering a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. 2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks. 3 receivers to the far side once again. Now Newman's got to make a replacement. I think there's a equipment problem with one of the players, so they're going to have to sub in. Coming in for the Cardinals. And we don't have a number 40 on the roster here. 2nd down and 10. Casey wants to throw. He's got time. Now he's flushed. He's going to pull it down and run with the football. He's not going to get far. In fact, he's going to be sacked. It's going to be a loss of a yard at least on that play. Looked like Carter Zawanka in on the stop along with Michael Fox. 3rd down and 10 now for the Blackhawks. Make that 3rd and 11. Lost a yard on that. It's back at about the 37-yard line. Casey with the running back there with him this time. He wants to throw. They pick up the blitz. He's going to be sacked again. No, he gets rid of the football. It's going to be incomplete. He did a good job getting rid of that as he was being tied up by Colton Bierman. And it's going to bring up a 4th down now for Blackhawks. 4th down and 11. And once again, I would imagine they would go for it here. Taking a long time in the huddle. Another absolutely beautiful night. This is going to be the last week, though, of 80-degree temperatures heading into high school football Friday nights, I think. Last weekend of really warm temperatures. It's going to cool off starting Monday. And now dropping the snap, and that play is whistled dead as we're going to get a timeout called by Port Edwards. They called a timeout just before that snap. So timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman. Is that an airplane flying very low over the stadium here tonight? You never know if it's an airplane or a drone these days. 4th down for Port Edwards and about 11 here. 3 receivers stacked to the far side. Now man comes in motion. Casey wants to throw. He drops. He's hit as he throws. The ball is loose. It's incomplete. Hit as he threw that time, and trying to make a diving interception for the Cardinals was Jacob Fox, but it falls incomplete, and Newman will take over on downs once again. So the defense doing its job, even though Port Edwards started that drive in Newman territory. It's 4 and out. And the Cardinal offense will step back in. They have run 3 plays, 3 big plays in the amount of offense they have run so far. Michael Fox, the quarterback. Receivers left and right. He's got a wing to the right as well and a running back there with him. He's going to pull it down and run with the football. He's got some running room. Now cuts it back. 1st down yardage and more. Going to be dragged down inside Port Edwards territory at about the 46-yard line.
Michael Fox is 1st down yardage into Blackhawk territory at the 47, 1st down.
About 15 on the carry or something like that, something close to it. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 42, make that the 47, that is, of Port Edwards. Those of you familiar in watching 8-man football know there's a lot more space with fewer players up there clogging up the running lanes. Quarterbacks and running backs can run. Now they're going to throw long. They've got a man wide open. It's caught. Newman's going to score again in a big play on the touchdown pass from Fox to Tristan Fisher. 47-yard touchdown pass from Fox to Fisher. And the Newman offense continues to light up the scoreboard here tonight. $22-0 pending the conversion here. They'll line up and go for 2 once again. Port Edwards has no answer so far tonight on the defensive side of the ball to slow down this Cardinal offense. Fox wants to throw. He's got a man. Did he short hop him? Or did he say it was caught? Yes, they say it was caught. That he somehow got his hands down underneath that one near the turf and pulled it in. Pent will catch it. The 2-point conversion is good. And it is 24-0 Newman. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Tom King back here at Wausau Newman as the Cardinals celebrate homecoming, and they are doing it up in style so far. 22-0, and we're still in the first quarter. We still have almost 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Our game brought to you in part by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Fisher will kick off just after catching that touchdown pass. He'll kick off here for the Cardinals. And it's another line drive kick. It's going to bounce. Picked up at about the 19-yard line. This is Irwin again. Now he's going to try to cut it back, and this time he's not going to get there. Getting in quickly to make the stop for Newman on special teams was Eli Feit. And it will be Port Edwards football. 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. It's been a tough year so far for the Blackhawks. In all of their losses, really not any competitive games. And unless something changes very quickly, this is not going to be competitive tonight either. 1st and 10, 3 receivers to the far side for the Blackhawks. Now man comes in motion, and the quarterback's going to pull it down and run with the football. He's going to get a couple and then taken down, getting it out near the 25. I think that was Casey on the carry and picked up about 2 on that. Call it 2nd down and 8. Two receivers, one to the left, one to the right. Casey's got a back with him out of the gun. He wants to throw again, slings it and nearly intercepted again. It's going to be incomplete. One of the Cardinal defenders was over there and got a hand on that, I think. Griffin Pent on the coverage there. And it'll be 3rd down and about 8. Blackhawks come slowly to the line. One receiver this time in the formation. He comes in motion. Casey wants to throw. Flag flies. They're going to stop play that time. It's going to be a legal procedure call against Port Edwards. That'll back them up. Our game brought to you in part tonight by France Propane, your locally owned complete service propane company. They have served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. It's going to be 3rd down and long here for Port Edwards. 3rd down and 12. As we mentioned, Newman dealing with a lot of injuries to some talented players, but it hasn't slowed them down tonight. They lead it 24-0 here in the first quarter. Now we're going to get a whistle, and Port Edwards needs to use their 2nd timeout of the game, or the half, and we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field, the PA playing Boot, Scoot, and Boogie here during the break, and certainly the Newman Cardinals have been doing a lot of that here in this first quarter of action as they are running up big play after big play and now trying to hold Port Edwards. It's 3rd and long in Port Edwards territory, 3rd and 12. Casey rolls out, being flushed, and he's going to be sacked back inside the 10-yard line. C.J. Bierman on the sack as Casey just couldn't get outside quick enough, and all the way back inside the 10-yard line, and Port Edwards will be forced to punt from their own end zone. That's a loss of about 11 on that. So Newman should get great field position. They're not even going to put anybody back deep for this punt. There's the snap. The snap's good. They get the punt away, and it's a decent one. And it's going to take a Port Edwards roll inside Newman territory, and the Cardinals will have it on their own 47-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals. That's about as good as Port Edwards could have hoped right there, a punt from standing near their own end zone. He got it off quickly, and he got a roll, and Newman will have it 1st and 10 on their own 47. Our game brought to you in part by Domtar. Join the team at Domtar Paper in Rothschild, proud to support local Wausau High School athletics. Domtar Paper Mill, North Grand Avenue in Rothschild. So the big play Cardinal offense back at it here. They have run 5 plays from scrimmage and have scored 3 touchdowns. Fox wants to throw, gets rid of it quickly. It's complete inside, now cutting it back, breaking a tackle, getting a block, breaking another tackle, and going to the end zone. It's going to be another touchdown for the Cardinals, and that's going to go to Griffin Pent. And that is going to be a 53-yard touchdown pass from Fox to Pent. That just looked like a little short gainer in the middle of the field. Is that coming back? It is. There's a penalty flag on the play, so that's coming back. That might be one of the reasons Pent was able to break free, because that looked like it's going to be just a short gain in the middle of the field. He broke loose and went for a score, but it's going to be a holding call against the Cardinals. They call a personal foul on that too. So the points come off the board, and the penalty is going to mark them back to the 41. So it'll be a 1st down now and 16, it looks like, for Newman. Griffin Pent thought he had a touchdown on senior recognition night here, and it gets called back by the hold. So Newman will come to the line. 1st and 16 just doesn't seem that daunting for this Newman Cardinal offense tonight. They've been able to rip off big play after big play. Man comes in motion. Fox going to fake the handoff, key it himself. He's got some running room, breaks a tackle, and then slips down and gets taken down near the original line of scrimmage. On the stop for Port Edwards was Griffin Trinnell, and it's going to be a pickup of about 7 on that. Call it 2nd down and 9. Ball marked at about the 48-yard line. We still have a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. We've seen a lot of fireworks here early in this game. Newman leads at 24-0. Fox, empty gun. He wants to throw it again. He's got his man wide open. Going to be first down yardage and more. Now cutting it back, breaking a tackle, cutting it back again, making another move and getting it down inside the 25-yard line. Fisher on the catch. Going to be about a 32-yard pass and catch from Fox to Fisher, and it's going to be a first down for the Cardinals just shy of the 20-yard line. Our game brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Cardinals come to the line, receivers to the left and right. Wing to the right as well. Fox going to take it right up the middle himself. Now he's going to be dragged down. Not much there. Going to be a sack. Or maybe he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Fox on the carry. They're going to give him a yard on that. Going to be second down and 9. That hole closed quickly that time. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. First quarter in the books. Newman in command. They lead at 24-0. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field. Newman High School in Wausau. 8-man football as the Newman Cardinals looking to clinch a playoff spot, and they're off to a great start in this one. They lead it 24-0 after one quarter, and they have the football. Second down and 9 at the Port Edwards 20-yard line. Fox, empty gun. Wants to throw. He's got a man open. Caught near the 15. Diving forward near the 11. Griffin Pent on the catch. And it's going to be short of the first down. Picked up about 6 or 7 on that. Going to be third down and about a yard and a half, maybe 2. So they'll line up here with 2 receivers to the right. Fox is going to keep it, try to get it around the right side. Now he cuts it back. He's got a hole, goes into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Cardinals. 12-yard touchdown run for Mike Fox. And another TD here for Newman. They lead it 30-0 pending the conversion. They'll line up Out of the gun, they're going to hand it off. No, Fox is going to keep it and take it in. Did he get it in? Yes, he did. Faked the handoff and then took it in himself for the 2-point conversion, which makes the score now 32-0, Wausau Newman. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Is a half-court shot a good investment strategy? Yeah, that's one question your bank will never ask. Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Your bank will also never call, email, or text asking for your username, password, or PIN. That's a total scammer move. Abbey Bank and the American Bankers Association are teaming up to help you spot scams, fight fraud, and protect your money. Think you can outsmart the scammers? Test your scam IQ at banksneveraskthat.com. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
And we're back here at Balliet Field where the Newman Cardinal offense continues to roll. A 12-yard touchdown run by Michael Fox, and it is 32-0. Our game brought to you in part by Rotographic Printing. When it comes to printing materials, sales, and marketing tools and company supplies, Wausau turns to Rotographic Printing. Find just what you need to help your business stand out. Rotographic Printing on 80th Avenue in Wausau. So Newman set to kick off again here. And it's another squibber right down the middle. Went off the leg of one of the up men. He picks it up, and now he's going to try to run it back, and he's knocked down after a short return. I think that was Fox on the stop there on the return by Colin O'Connor. 1st and 10, Port Edwards at their own 42-yard line. Casey out of the gun, throws it out in the flat. It's caught, breaks a tackle, and then dragged down. Nice open field pursuit from the backside that time by Newman's Everett Pent. Pass was complete to Bentley Teskey for Port Edwards. Pickup of about 2 on that. Call it 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 44-yard line of the Blackhawks. Now we get a whistle, and what are we going to get? We're going to get a timeout called here. Port Edwards is going to take their final timeout of the first half, so we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
And we're back. Port Edwards looking at a 2nd down and 8 from their own 44-yard line. Casey out of the gun. Man goes in motion. Wants to throw it deep. He's got a man downfield who couldn't find the football. Colin O'Connor had about a step on the 2 defenders. If he would have turned his head to the left, he might have been able to make a play on that ball. Instead, it falls incomplete, and it's 3rd down and 8. Kelson Casey, the Port Edwards quarterback, has a decent arm. Just hasn't been able to connect very often here tonight with his receivers. I've got him 2 out of 8 for 6 yards in the passing game. Man comes in motion. Casey, empty gun, wants to throw. Now he's flushed, and he's going to get rid of it. It's going to be nearly intercepted. No, out of bounds. It was picked by Tristan Fisher, but he was out of bounds, so it'll be incomplete, and it'll bring up a 4th down and a punting situation here for Port Edwards. Our game brought to you in part tonight by Peterson Kramer Funeral Home, committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Fourth down and 8 for the Blackhawks, and they will punt. Once again, Newman has nobody back deep. They'll take the ball wherever it goes. Actually, they're going to go for it here. They're going to go for it on 4th and 8 in their own territory. Quarterback hit as he throws. They're going to get a flag thrown on that. I believe we're going to get an ineligible man downfield call against Port Edwards, and Newman will take over on downs once again. Ineligible man downfield, the call against Port Edwards, so Newman will get the football. They went for it, and now Newman's going to have great field position in Port Edwards territory at the 44-yard line. I haven't been told if we are going to running time in the first half if Newman gets a 35-point lead. Normally the two teams have to agree to that if you're going to do it in the first half. We'll see what happens, as Newman has shown they can put points on the board pretty quickly here in this one. And they line up. Fox, empty backfield. He's back to pass. He's got time. Steps up. He wants to throw it deep. It's a wobbler. It's going to be underthrown, incomplete. Didn't get a tight spiral on that one. The receiver was about 5 yards deep, and he was well covered as well. So it's incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be a hold against Newman, so that'll back him up. And we've talked before on our broadcast that holding in high school football is just a tough penalty to come back from. It really kills a drive. Now, Newman has been able to break off big plays tonight, so maybe it won't kill them as much as it would some teams, but it's going to back the football all the way back up into Newman territory at the 46-yard line. So it's 1st and 20 from there. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Fox wants to throw. He's got a man open, complete, cuts it back, breaks a tackle. He's going to get first down yardage and more. He might go the distance, and he will. It's going to be a touchdown. Another touchdown for the Cardinals. 54 yards on the pass to Eli Fight from Michael Fox.
I'm waiting to see if he tells me for sure, but most likely.
That'll make the score 38-0, pending the conversion. So Newman has touchdowns tonight of 60 yards, 19 yards, 12 yards, 47 yards, and 54 yards. And now they'll line up for a 2-point conversion here. And Fox is going to pitch it on an option play this time, and they're going to get it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Fisher takes the pitch and takes it in for 2 points, and that'll make the score 40-0. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
And we're back here at Balliet Field where the Wausau Newman Cardinals are off to the races here. They lead 40-0 with 9:37 to play in the first half. I see Coach Micklig talking to one of the officials on the sideline. We still haven't received word if we are going to running time here in the first half with a 40-0 lead. Normally 35-point lead would kick in running time in the second half automatically. Newman's going to kick it off. It's another squibber. Bounces past the up man, and now we're going to get a stoppage of play. In the middle of that, was there a flag? Somebody offside. They're going to kick again. Apparently the penalty is going to go against Newman. Looks like somebody went offside. So they'll kick it, but from the 35-yard line this time. Brickner's of Wausau, one of our great sponsors, proudly serving Wausau and the surrounding communities since 1945. There's a kick. It's another squibber. Bobbled for a moment, picked up, and getting it ahead across the 45 to about the 47 or 48, where Port Edwards will start this drive. On the return for the Blackhawks was Colin O'Connor, and it'll be a first down for Port Edwards. So 1st and 10 for Port Edwards. They haven't really been able to get much going offensively or defensively here tonight. They've been staying to the air for the most part. They haven't been able to pick up much on the ground. Casey wants to throw again. A flag flies. He's flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to pull it down and run with the football. He'll pick up positive yardage as he's knocked out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what that's all about. It's going to be against Port Edwards, it appears. Apparently they are going to let the clock run, so apparently we are in running time. It's going to be an illegal procedure call against Port Edwards. They'll repeat first down, but 5 yards farther back. Ball marked at the 44-yard line. So we are in a running clock situation with a 40-point lead. And Port Edwards facing a 1st and 15 here from their own 44-yard line. Two receivers to the far side. Casey out of the gun. He's all by himself back there. Rolls to the right. Looks. Wants to throw deep. He's got a man. Once again, the receiver couldn't see the ball or never looked for the ball. I'm not quite sure what the situation is. Bentley Teskey was open again. He was about 4 or 5 yards behind the defense and just didn't get his head turned around to see the football. It's going to be 2nd down and 15 for Port Edwards. The lights here, the new lights here at Balliet Field are the kind that are going to be that point straight down. They're not lights that should be in the receiver's eyes. You wouldn't think. They're the new kind of lights that don't bleed a lot of light out. Casey wants to throw again. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He whips it downfield. He's got a man. It's going to be intercepted, but is he inbounds? Yes, I believe he is. Intercepted. Tristan Fisher makes the interception. Or was he out of bounds? He might have been out of bounds. Looks like he was out of bounds. Okay, they'll bring that one back. I thought he might have been. When you're not used to calling 8-man football, you look for the sideline, and it's a little bit different in 8-man than it is in regular football. So out of bounds on the interception attempt. So it'll be 3rd down and 15 for Port Edwards. If you're a Newman pass rusher, you got to be loving this. Port Edwards doing nothing but throwing the football, and they can just tee off. Now they throw it out in the flat. It's going to be incomplete. Threw it behind the intended receiver, trying to get it to Colin O'Connor. Incomplete. And it'll be a 4th down. Let's see if they go for it again here. They did from about this spot on the field last time and didn't get it. But they will, I believe they're going to punt this time. 4th down and long, so they'll punt the football away. Snap is good. Punts away. Line drive. Newman had no one back deep. They'll let it roll. It's going to roll dead at about the 13-yard line, and that's where the Cardinals will take over when we come back. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here at Balliet Field. Wausau Newman. Cardinals take over 1st and 10 on their own 13. Fox will hand it off this time. This is Fight. Makes a nice cut, and he's free again. Now he cuts it back to the center of the field. He's going to reverse. Now he reverses again. Out across midfield and going to be dropped there.
Eli Fight into Blackhawk territory at the 49-yard line and a Newman Catholic 1st down.
About 39 yards on the carry for Eli Fight. So he's got 3 carries and he's well over 100 yards here tonight, including a couple of touchdown scampers. Going to be 1st and 10 for Newman in Blackhawk territory at the 49-yard line. Fight made about 4, maybe 5 cuts in that run and was able to pick up yardage all the way into Port Edwards territory at the 49. Fox, he's got 2 backs with him. Now he wants to throw it out. He's got a man. It's caught. Complete.
Fox's pass is complete to Sam Meyer.
On the catch, Sam Meyer, junior wide receiver, picked up about 7 on that.
2nd and 3.
It's going to be 2nd down and a long 3. Our game brought to you in part by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. 2nd down, a long 3 for the Cardinals. Fox and now Newman's going to have to take a timeout. They'll take one, and we'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
And we're back here at Balliet Field. 2:37 to play in the first half. We're in a running clock situation. Newman with a big lead. They lead at 40-0. And the Cardinals will have the football. 2nd down and 3. Ball at about the 42-yard line of the Blackhawks. 2 receivers to the left. Fox with a snap. He wants to throw. He's going to short hop his intended receiver. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get the football near 1st down yardage. So it's 3rd down now. 3rd down and a long 3 for Newman. This might be one of the few third down plays they've had so far tonight. Might be the first one. Man comes in motion. Fox wants to throw, quick release. He gets rid of it. He's got his man open, first down and more, making a cut, getting it down near the 20 and dragged down and dropped. Tristan Fisher on the catch. That picks up 11 or 12 yards on that.
First down, Newman.
And it's a first down for Newman. Newton Electric, one of our great sponsors, from residential and commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelectric.com. Cardinals come to the line, 1st and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line. Man in motion again. Fox wants to throw. He's got his man. It's caught and dragged down inside the 15 at about the, actually down inside the 25 to about the 22. There's a flag on the play. They might be tacking on a face mask on that. I'm going to try to figure out who number 40 is. Tyler Sherry, oh, right. We'll put him down on the roster. He made that catch. It's going to be a first down for Newman on the catch from Fox to Sherry. Ball inside the 20-yard line with the penalty tacked on. Fox wants to throw. He wants to throw to the end zone. He's got a man caught near the 5 and down. Thought he was going to get it into the end zone. And that's going to be the end of the first half. So Newman pushes the football down the field, but the half comes to an end with a running clock. And we'll go to halftime with Newman leading 40-0. Our halftime sponsor is Innovative Health in Weston, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better, live better. That's Innovative Health. We'll be back with your halftime adjustments brought to you by Innovative Health. When we come back, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman. It is halftime with Newman leading 40-0. So as far as adjustments go for Port Edwards, I'm not quite sure what they can do at this point to slow down this Newman offense. Cardinals have just been able to pick up big chunks of yardage. They've got 4 long touchdowns and 1 shorter one. So for Port Edwards, I guess it's just the fact that they've got to try to find some way on defense to stay with these Newman running backs and receivers and slow them down a little bit. On offense for Port Edwards, they've been able to get some receivers open and just have not been on the same page with the quarterback as far as passes. The receivers have not looked in the right spot where the passes were coming to, and were unable to connect with the quarterback, Casey, in that first half. They have been able to return the football pretty well on special teams, but other than that, it's been a struggle here for Port Edwards, as we see on the scoreboard, as Newman leads it here 40-0. Our halftime is brought to you by Innovative Health, providing complete chiropractic care for the greater Wausau community. Keep your body running the way it was intended. Feel better, live better. That's Innovative Health. We'll take a break and come back. We'll have the second half for you. We're in a running clock situation. We'll be back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Retirement is a balancing act because everyone's financial situation is unique. A reverse mortgage loan can transform your home's equity into accessible cash, whether it's to pay off your mortgage, cover bills, or fund your dreams.
The cash is there if we need it, and it just takes a little stress off of our lives.
You have something else to fall back on?
Call me, Josh Kilty, your local retirement mortgage specialist, for a free consultation to help bring financial stability to your life.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep, and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
367-697. 367-697. Bring your ticket up to the booth to claim your winnings. If we do not have someone claim it at the end of halftime, we'll draw a new number.
I know why they did it. You know why they did it? You want to know why? You know why they pulled that in so early? Why they did it? Take a guess. Who was it for? No? Senior class. 100% gone already. Halfway home. Necessary. No, I don't know. She got directed. She did roll on those in too.
I mean, I know what you mean.
I say we couldn't see. We couldn't see him on the race that he.
I know. Well, plus he's late to get out there, so
That's fine.
it's all right. Hey, he said it went. He said it went great.
Oh, good.
I picked the right. I think I picked the right lights too for it. The marquee.
You did. You did.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's a good one.
Flash was actually working well.
It's a little trick. I'm not going to do it in the second half.
It starts.
Hey gang, Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Orthopedic Associates of Wausau is proud to support Newman Catholic Athletics and this broadcast. We are committed to providing personalized quality care, specializing in both operative and non-operative care of fractures, arthritis, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and repetitive overuse syndrome. Together with PRO, the Physical Therapy and Hand Center of Wausau, we are committed to enhancing the lifestyles of those we service and getting you back to life. To learn more, visit us at oaw-ortho.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Sam Myers, future of the franchise. Everyone can kind of shine their flashlights on the sponsor wall. Flashlights to light up the sponsor wall, or what?
Yeah.
If everyone could. Turn on your flashlights. Are we done playing now, or what are we doing?
And we're back here at Balliet Field at Wassa Newman. We're at halftime. The Cardinals in command. They lead it 40-0. Unofficially, 336 yards of offense for the Cardinals in the first half. 153 on the ground, led by Eli Fight. He's got 118 yards on just 3 carries with 2 touchdowns of 60 yards and 19 yards. Quarterback Michael Fox has 35 yards on the ground. Passing, 183 yards through the air on just 7 completions. Tristan Fisher has 3 catches for 81 yards, including a 47-yard touchdown pass. Fight has 1 catch for 54 yards and a touchdown. Griffin Pent with 2 catches for 42 yards. Sam Meyer with 1 catch for 7 yards for the Cardinals. They lead it 40-0. A 60-yard run for Eli Fight on their first offensive play from scrimmage. A 2-point conversion made it 8-zip. Fight on a 19-yard run. 2-point conversion made it 16-0. Then it was Fox to Fisher for 47 yards. The 2-point conversion was good. Fox on a 12-yard run, and then Fox to Fight on a 54-yard touchdown. 40-0. We are here at halftime, and it's going to be a onside kick, an attempted onside kick. Newman will fall on it, and they will get the football to begin the second half. Jacob Fox recovers the onside kick, and the Cardinals go on offense. We are in a running clock situation with a 40-0 lead. Our game brought to you by Bruce Orthodontics, providing comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. So the Cardinals will come to the line. 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Fox is going to pitch it to the right side. He's got his man with some running room, cutting it back, and he may go the distance. One man to beat, going to the end zone. Can he get there? He will. It's going to be a touchdown run on the pitch to Eli Fight, his 3rd touchdown of the night. This one goes 57 yards for the score. Huge night tonight for Eli Fight. And it is 46-0 pending the conversion. Port Edwards just has no answer for this Newman offense here tonight. They'll go for a 2-point conversion here. They're going to spread out the field. Well, they did have 4 receivers in the formation. Now one drops back into a running back spot, and they're going to hand it off to the man in motion, and he's going to get it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 48-0 your score. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
And we're back. Our game brought to you in part by Design Theory 19, the industry leaders for both residential and commercial design, bringing fresh, unique ideas to remodeling projects and new construction is their passion. Learn more at designtheory19.com. 48-0 Cardinals as they get set to kick off. And it's going to be taken and brought out to about the 35-yard line, and that's where Port Edwards will begin. So Port Edwards has the football, 1st and 10 on their own 35. Just have not been able to get on track here tonight in any aspect of this game. Man comes in motion. Casey wants to throw. He wings it out. It's going to be caught, I believe, out across the 35, out across the 40-yard line. Colin O'Connor on the catch. That's going to pick up about 6. Call it 2nd down and 4. Blackhawks come to the line. Man comes in motion. He wants to throw again. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man behind the defense, and once again the receiver never saw the football. I'm not quite sure what's going on. That's the 3rd time that's happened to Port Edwards tonight. The receiver was wide open, and if he would have caught that ball, it would have been a touchdown for the Blackhawks, and the way he reacted, he never saw the football. I'm not quite sure what's happening with the Port Edwards receivers, but they are not seeing the passes here tonight. That's about the 3rd or 4th time that's happened. And that one, boy, he was well behind the defense. Man in motion. Casey wants to throw. Here comes the rush. He gets rid of it. That one's caught by O'Connor. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. He got it across the 45 to about the 46. And it'll be a 1st down for the Blackhawks. First and 10 on the 46. Man comes in motion. Casey, high snap. He's able to corral it. He wants to throw deep again. Man behind the defense. This one he catches, and he steps out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. That time, the receiver, Bentley Teskey, saw the football. And once again, the Newman defense letting a receiver get behind them. This time, he caught it for a long completion and a 1st down for Port Edwards inside the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him out of bounds at about the 33 of Newman. One of the few positive offensive plays here tonight for this Port Edwards team. Man in motion again. And they want to throw. Here comes the pass. It's once again caught. Immediately tackled as the receiver, Bentley Teskey. Completion from Casey for a short gain, maybe 3 on the pass and catch. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Our game brought to you in part by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. For all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs. A sure thing to get you back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto. Out of the gun once again. 2nd down and 7. Casey, straight drop. He throws. It's going to be intercepted, and it might be a pick 6. Down the sideline, but then tackled out of bounds. Quarterback's able to make the tackle on the interception by Tristan Fisher. 2nd interception of the night for Newman. And the Cardinals will have the football. He was knocked out of bounds at the Newman 48-yard line. Running clock situation. We're down to 5:24 to play 3rd quarter. Newman in command. They lead at 48-0. And they will be heading back to the 8-man playoffs again. Despite all of the injuries, they were able to put together a complete game here tonight. I realize we've got over a quarter to play yet, but Port Edwards has just not shown any ability to slow down this Newman offense here tonight. 1st and 10 Cardinals. High snap, and Fox is going to keep the football, and he gets dumped. Actually, we've got a new quarterback on the field for Newman. That's Matthew Gress, the freshman. He loses a couple on that. Call it 2nd down and maybe 13. Matthew Gress 5'8", 140-pound freshman takes over at quarterback here. I would imagine we have some other substitutions. We'll try to get them for you as they become available. Looks like Miles Surwa, the freshman, in at one of the line positions, maybe a tight end. Gress wants to throw. He throws it out, and he's got a man well out of bounds. On that one, the receiver was well out of bounds, and it's incomplete. Third down now and 13. Lead Car Toyota, one of our great sponsors. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including their state-of-the-art collision center. Find them at North 20th Avenue in Wausau. The snap, Gress flushed out of the pocket to the left. Now he's going to pull it down. He's going to try to run. He's going to be grabbed and thrown hard to the turf. No flag flies on that. It would look like another horse collar tackle. Instead, it's going to be a loss all the way back to the 40-yard line. It's the second time tonight we've seen a player dragged down from the back neck area, and there have been no flags. Fourth down punting situation here for Newman. First time they've had to punt tonight. It'll be Tristan Fisher back to punt inside his own 30-yard line. Snap is good. Punts away, and it's a good one. And they're going to let it drop. It takes a Newman roll inside the 20-yard line. It's going to roll dead at about the 17. And that's where Port Edwards will take over. We'll take a break, come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
When working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all four of us.
Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
And we're back here, and Port Edwards takes over at their own 16 or 17-yard lines. Casey's going to pull it down and run with the football this time, and he's got nowhere to go. Stacked up and dropped. Might have been a loss on the play. It's going to be second down and maybe 11. Call it a loss of 1 on that. We're down under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter in this running clock situation. Second down and 11. Casey, an empty gun. He rolls out. He wants to throw. Throws a line drive, and that's going to be intercepted. The Cardinals jumping another route and picking that one off. Diving interception, I believe, by Griffin Pent. At number 2. I think it was number 2. That's Griffin Pent making the diving interception. And it'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals in Port Edwards territory at the 22-yard line. It's been all Newman here tonight. They come to the line. Gress wants to throw. Going to throw it deep to the end zone. He's got a man incomplete. About a half a yard too far for his intended receiver down near the goal line. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
Tom King back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman. Cardinals have the football, 2nd down and 10 on the Port Edwards 22-yard line. Gress, the quarterback, going to pull it down. He's going to run with it, and he's going to be dropped after a short gain. Maybe got to the 20-yard line. Call it a pickup of 2 on the carry. 3rd down and 8 now for the Cardinals. Newman came into the night with their quarterback out and one of their top receivers out and didn't miss a beat, as Michael Fox has been really good at quarterback tonight. Eli Feit, huge night rushing the football on very limited carries, but he had just a ton of yardage and 3 touchdowns on the ground. He also caught a touchdown pass. Newman's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Hey gang, Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Orthopedic Associates of Wausau is proud to support Newman Catholic Athletics and this broadcast. We are committed to providing personalized quality care, specializing in both operative and non-operative care of fractures, arthritis, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and repetitive overuse syndrome. Together with PRO, the Physical Therapy and Hand Center of Wausau, we are committed to enhancing the lifestyles of those we service and getting you back to life. To learn more, visit us at oaw-ortho.com.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from your simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
And we're back here. Newman tried to pass inside the 10-yard line. It fell incomplete, so it brings up 4th down for the Cardinals. $48-0, Newman with the lead here as we roll through the 4th quarter in a running clock situation. Gress brings Newman to the line once again. The freshman QB waiting for the snap. He's got it, fumbled it, it's on the ground, he falls on it. And so Port Edwards will take over on downs at the 25-yard line. Our game brought to you in part by Great Lakes Cheese. If you're looking for a workplace that invests in you, join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter and careers are built to last. With competitive pay and benefits and a workplace culture that feels like home, there's never been a better time to apply. Learn more at greatlakescheese.com. So Port Edwards back on offense, 1st and 10 on their own 25. And now we're going to get a timeout on the field. The Port Edwards coach, Max Ayers, doesn't look too happy over there about something. I think somebody was late getting on the field, and that forced Port Edwards to take a timeout. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we're back here at Balliet Field at Wausau Newman. Port Edwards with the football, 1st and 10 on their own 25. Casey's got the snap. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run with the football. He's going to be dropped across the 30-yard line. Coming in to make the stop for Wausau Newman was Joseph Radke, sophomore player. Casey brings it out across the 30 to about the 31. Call it 2nd down and 4 on a pickup of 6. Two receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Casey in an empty gun. Now he's going to pull it down and run with the football, and he's going to be knocked down short of the 1st down. He took a good pop as he went down there just inside the 34-yard line. Jacob Fox on the stop. 3rd down and about a yard here for Port Edwards. They have a chance to pick up a 1st down, something that hasn't happened very often for them tonight. They've got a few, but not very many. 2 receivers to the near side. Casey, empty gun. And he wants to throw. He rolls out. He's got a man, but he wasn't looking for the football. Once again, quarterback and receiver were not on the same page. Receiver going deep. Quarterback threw it to the sideline, and it's incomplete. Brings up a 4th down now and a yard. Fourth down and 1. Once again, you operate out of the gun. You're already 4 or 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Hard to pick up these short situations. They're going to try to throw for it, and they're going to try to throw deep, and it's going to be caught behind the defense once again, and they're going to get a touchdown out of it. A touchdown pass for Port Edwards. On a 4th and 1, they throw it long. Bentley Teskey got underneath it. The Newman player tried a shoestring tackle and didn't get it. And Port Edwards will get on the board and avoid the shutout here tonight on the long pass play, the long touchdown from Kelson Casey to Bentley Teskey. And it's 48-6. Well, they'd been threatening to do that all night. They got behind the defense a number of times and just didn't connect. At least 3 or 4 times they got behind the defense and couldn't connect on the long passes. That time they did. Casey hit Teskey in stride, and he goes in for the score. They go for 2. Casey wants to throw it. Wings it into the end zone, knocked away. Newman player made the defensive stop right there, and the 2-point conversion is no good. It's 48-6 Newman. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care on Schofield Avenue in Weston offers the best in automotive care and repair. This locally owned and operated repair group features a full staff of ASE certified technicians. They are ready to handle all major and minor repairs to get you back on the road. For any make, any model vehicle, look to Elite Auto Care for repairs. From general maintenance and preventative care like oil changes and tire rotations, to those more challenging issues like air conditioning, brakes, and engine issues. Elite Auto also offers a full selection of tires to fit your vehicle needs. For your next auto needs, turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business, on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Now we're back here. Squib kick. Newman falls on it. Cardinals will have it across their own 40-yard line at about the 43 after the Port Edwards touchdown. So Newman will have a 1st down and 10 here. Clock continues to roll. We're down to 7:24 to play in the game. Newman leading comfortably, 48-6. Newman taking a long time in the huddle. Now they'll come to the line. The quarterback is freshman Matthew Gress. 2 receivers to the near side. They've got to hurry to get this play off, and they barely will. Gress wants to throw. He's got a man. It's incomplete. Sliding to the turf, trying to make the catch for Newman. Jacob Fox couldn't corral it. 2nd down and 10. Newman will make the playoffs again this year with this victory here tonight. They've got 1 week remaining in the regular season. Next week on the road at Tri-County. But they keep their run of playoff appearances alive. Now a pitch to the outside and running out of bounds. And after short of the first down on the carry was Eli Fight. Or did he get a first down? I believe he did. He did get the first down. They're going to say he went out of bounds in Port Edwards territory at about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Newman. They can keep the clock rolling with the running clock and to keep the football and the chains moving as well here. Matthew Gress getting some time at quarterback in this blowout game. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Gress out of the gun, wants to throw again, rolls right. Looking, throws it deep, going to be over the head of his intended receiver. He was looking for somebody down near the 30-yard line. Jacob Fox was the intended receiver. And it brings up a 2nd down and 10. Once again, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 tight to the near side. They throw it, and it's going to be caught and out of bounds on the far side near the first down, depending on where they mark the football. Sam Meyer makes the catch. Going to be short of the first down by about 3 yards. Going to be 3rd down and 3 here. Ball inside the 40 at about the 39-yard line. 3rd down and 3. So we go under 4 minutes to play. Gress wants to throw again. Throws it to the sideline over the head of his intended receiver, and it'll bring up a 4th down here for the Cardinals. Coming up, we'll have the Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Our portable microphone is not working, so we're going to try to get Coach Paul Micklig and a player of the game in the house up here in the booth after the game. So it may take a little while for them to get up here. It's quite a hike. You have to go around the far side of the fence to get up here from the field. 4th down, as Newman will go for it here. They're going to pitch it and try to run it around the side, and it's going to be enough for a first down. They got the edge that time. That was Eli Fight again, picking up more yardage and enough for another first down, and they'll keep the chains moving. 2:51 to play. They'll take as much time in the huddle as they can just to keep the clock rolling here. Gress rolls out right. Here comes a blitz. They pick it up. His pass is going to be incomplete at the feet of his intended receiver. Second down and 10 for the Cardinals. Caden Schuler was the intended receiver there. He's a freshman wide receiver. Some of the freshmen getting some time tonight in this one. Now another rollout. Gress wants to throw. He's got a man. It's caught. Schuler, the freshman, makes the catch. Picked up 5 on that. Newman crowd, Newman players like that a lot. First varsity catch, I would imagine. Third down and 5. Now they're just going to take a knee, and they're going to be able to run the clock out here, and that's going to do it. An impressive performance by the Wausau Newman Fighting Cardinals here tonight. They get the victory over Port Edwards 48-6. We'll take a timeout. It may take a bit for Coach Paul Micklig and the player of the game to get up here to the booth. We'll hang around until that happens on the Merrill Steel postgame show. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-hull Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
I just added that.
They're LED.
All right, we're back here on the Merrill Steel postgame show. Newman head coach Paul Micklich. Well, you were banged up and you didn't know what you were going to get coming in here tonight. It didn't take long to find out. First play from scrimmage goes the distance.
Yeah, it helps ease the nerves, you know. And Tom, you know, you've coached for many years. You know, when you're banged up, you really don't know what you're going to have. And once they get into the flow of things, it sometimes works out and sometimes doesn't. Today, I thought our kids stepped up and they did what they need to do. And this is a huge game for us because this should put us in the playoffs. And we're only one of two teams in 8-man that's done every year since 8-man started. So I'm just happy and proud of what these kids did tonight.
Busting big plays. I mean, almost all of your touchdowns were big plays. They just kept doing it time after time after time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Eli, he's a heck of a baseball player. You're going to want him on the Legion team somewhere down the road. But he's a pretty good football player, too. And we had other guys. Tristan had big plays. Michael Fox threw the ball well for the first time starting out here. And Griff, obviously, as a senior, he's one of the better wide receivers. So we still have some weapons. It's just not as loaded as it has been. But I thought they did a great job, and I thought some kids stepped up, and Eli was one of them.
And making the playoffs never gets old.
You're right. Winning never gets old, and you just win in the playoffs. So it's a good night for us.
All right, congratulations. Send one guy over here, would you? Eli. All right, Eli Fight here in the house. Monster game. I mean, nothing but big plays, starting with the first play from scrimmage. What did you see when you got the ball on that one?
Well, I saw Tristan Fisher blocking for me downfield, and I just found the hole, hit it, and went for the touchdown.
Your team was able to break off a lot of big plays tonight. It seemed like a constant attack that just didn't have an answer for.
Yeah, we just kept the motors going, tried as hard as we could. We knew this was going to be a game that we we knew this was going to be our playoff game to try and get in, and so did a lot of things well tonight.
And when you have a lot of guys injured like you do, it's a next man up mentality, and you were able to do that today.
Yeah, once I saw Quincy, Cooper, and Dame hurt, I knew it was step-up day, and had a lot of motivation from those three.
All right, you know when the house works? There's the camera right there.
I'm Eli Fight, and this is I'm in the house.
All right, that's going to wrap things up here tonight. First of all, congratulations to Newman for making the playoffs once again, and a huge performance by the offense. Final tonight as they knock off Port Edwards. Thanks for watching. This is Tom King, and you've been watching high school football on Zaleski Sports.